Hi, good night. Hi, good night,
Um,
everyone.
Good
Um,
night.
welcome, good night, good evening, or good morning, wherever you're tuning in from. Welcome to our Pacific Islanders Digital Space, episode 10. Um, we will be sharing with you, um, we will be sharing with you tonight. So before I introduce the topic, maybe I'll ask the ladies to introduce themselves, and we will start with Donna to introduce herself.
Good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you're watching from. Hi, my name is Donna. I am a single parent and I've been in this business for almost 6 months now. I found myself a couple of years ago, about 2 years ago, when I lost both my parents. I found myself at the same time out of a job, and it was in the heart of the pandemic. And I was at the time as well. I found myself exhausted from working full time for a mining company, and I wanted something different. I was
Oh,
looking for
so we're having a
different
bit
options.
of delay, so please just bear with us. We'll just give a few minutes for Donna to come back on, and then she can continue. So I guess Donna, you can continue if you
It's
don't
okay now.
mind. Yes, you can
Okay.
go.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, as I was saying, my name is Donna. I'm a single parent. A few years ago, I found myself without a job, and at the same time, I lost both my parents. And previously, I was working full time for a mining company, and I found myself exhausted. So I was really looking for an alternative option that will give me time and, so that I can take care of my health as well as I can be present in my son's life. It's a bit difficult as a single parent to balance parenting as well as earning an income, earning or working for a job that gives you good income so that you can take care of your family. That's when I found this business, and I've been in this business for almost 6 months now. Don't quote me on that timeline because my memory doesn't serve me right. But I started 2021 in around November or something. So this business has given me the opportunity to be present in my son's life and be available as a parent, especially young children. They need guidance and they need parents to be, available at home and to guide them, etc. And also, it gives me the opportunity to, get after some of those financial goals that I had for myself and my family. So, yeah, I've this business has given me an opportunity to change my lifestyle from a monotonous type working, eat, sleep, pay rent, pay bills, and all of that to something else, something more flexible and more convenient so I can find balance in doing stuff I enjoy parenting as well as, running a business. Alrighty, that's all for me.
Okay. I think Donna, you're good to go. Continue.
I already spoke. I'm not sure
Oh,
whether it came out clear.
okay.
It's
Oh,
okay.
good. I think yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I guess there's a bit of delay in internet challenges, so I'll go next. So my name is Liz. I'm from Papua New Guinea, based in Port Moresby. I'm a mom of two. I work full time, and I'm a part-time digital business owner. Um, I decided, I basically, like everybody else, I was looking to supplement something, to do something to supplement uh, my salary. And yeah, so I was on the net looking for an opportunity, and I came across this, and yes, so I've been in this business for 4 months, a little over 4 months, and yes, um, learning a lot and also building myself personally, and yeah, so that's me in a nutshell. So I'd hand it over to Reina.
Thank you. Good evening. Good morning, everyone. My name is Reina. I'm currently living here in the island of Guam. Current, originally from the Philippines. I'm a mom of three. I'm a wife and working full time in the hospital industry. And I'm working full time. And I joined this business to be able to spend more time with my kids, with my family, without without living in the comfort of my home. So this business is giving me the best that I can able to give for my kids, especially now there are they are all in school. I can able to be with them and not spending time with them mostly of the weekends, nights that I can able to spend with them. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, sis. Hello, hello, everybody. My name is Jel. I am an HR and recruitment professional in the Philippines for 11 years now. I am a wife to an overseas Filipino professional here in Papua New Guinea and a mom to our 3-year-old daughter. As you can see, we're originally from the Philippines, but we're now based here in Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea. And aside from our full-time jobs, we're also proud digital business owners for more than a year now. And we're so thankful to our digital business because this is one of the reasons why we are now together as a family after several years of living separately. And of course, we are very, very grateful to our business that we are able to bring this anywhere we go, whether we are here in Papua New Guinea or in the Philippines. We can still run the business. That's how convenient and flexible our digital business is. Up to you, sis Anika. I hope she can hear us. Hello, sis Anika.
You're probably on mute.
Hello, sis. Can you hear us?
Hi, Annika. You can go ahead and introduce yourself.
I don't think she can hear you.
Yeah, maybe there's a delay or.
Sis Anika, can you hear us? Are you able to hear us?
Okay, maybe not. There. Oh, shall we proceed while we wait for sis Anika? Maybe there's a technical difficulty.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure. Okay. All right, thank you. So while we wait for Sis Anika to come online, and she can introduce herself later. So um, tonight's topic, we will be sharing with you why you should watch the webinar. And yes, so I'll hand it over to Donna to share with you why you should watch the webinar, and then the other
All
ladies
right.
can.
Good night, everybody. So I'll talk about why I watched the webinar, and I guess probably those of you that are watching can relate to that. So when I first saw the advertisement for this online business, the reason why I decided to watch the webinar for myself was because I needed to know more. I didn't know what a digital business was, and I needed to understand the step-by-step process of what it was. The advert didn't give me enough clear information about that process, so I really wanted to know more. That's basically the whole reason why I clicked on the webinar and watched it. Once I registered, I realized that it was long. It was 90 minutes long. So I didn't, watch it all of it straight away, but I watched it in segments, and I kept watching it until I finished it because I didn't have time to go back and continue to, watch it. So once I watched it in segments, I went back again and I watched it. I probably watched it 10 times or something like that because I didn't grasp
10
the
times.
concept at the start. So I decided, well, I'm just saying 10, but it was too many times that I watched it because I couldn't grasp the basic because I had tried other online businesses before and I didn't understand how all of it worked and what was different from this model versus the other ones that I was exposed to already. So once I watched it a couple of times, I got what the business model was and how they used it when they explained the funnel system and all of that. I was sold. By the time I understood everything, I was like, oh, radio, this can actually work. That's when I decided to, go and move on with the next step. So for me, really was because I didn't understand what this model was and I wanted to know more. And I thought for myself, the best thing to do was to actually register. It's free anyway. I'm not going to lose anything just by registering. The only thing that I'm going to lose is 90 minutes of my time. But, compared to 90 minutes that I spend on, watching a movie or anything
Yeah.
else, that's time wasted for
Mm.
me. So I'd rather spend it on something that I'm going to get something back. Whether I joined or didn't join, it doesn't really matter. But as long as I learned something and it was free anyway. So for me, it was more or less about finding out more, understanding the business model, and making sure for certain that this is something that I should invest in. And I wanted to be confident that yes, this is something that I should invest in before I actually made that decision. So for me, really, it was about getting more clarity about what this business model was and whether it was going to work for me and whether this business was something that uh, I needed. Yeah, so that's in a nutshell. That was my reason really for jumping on and committing to watching the webinar. I realized that we spend most of our time watching other things. People binge watch on YouTube and all kinds of things. All of us do that. All of us are guilty of that at some point. So I realized that why not? If I can spend the same amount of time wasting away looking at some other people video and they're actually making money through me watching their video, I might as well invest that time into watching something that's going to help me make money as well. So in a nutshell, that was my reason behind jumping on and actually watching it so that I can get some clarity around what this business model is, whether it was fit for what I was looking for. That's it.
Um, okay, so I'll be next to share. I guess I share the same sentiments with what Donna said. When we all stumbled across this advert, it was interesting, but didn't give more in details. So, like Donna, I also watched the webinar, and basically, the webinar provides you the opportunity to learn more. So, Donna shared that, and it gives you a sense of a bigger picture. What's involved, what you're going to do. And like Donna, I actually watched in segments. I had to stop the video, ask questions, clarify um, clarify some concepts, some points that were shared with my mentor. And once that was clarified, I went back to watching the video. So I guess for me, it took me almost a week to watch the 90-minute webinar because was going back and forth. And for me, it was something interesting and something new, and I wanted to make sure that I understand fully what I'm getting myself into and what I'm going to commit to. And yeah, for me, it was a big thing. and stepping into the unknown. So I wanted to be prepared before I take the big dive into the unknown. So I guess that's the whole purpose of why you watch a webinar. You want to learn more and find out more. And so once I was satisfied with basically the information that I was provided and with all the questions going back and forth with my mentor, I decided to join. And yeah, like everybody else, the webinar gives you more information in detail, and yeah, what yeah before you decide what you can do next. So yeah, that's my point to share.
All right. Thank you so much, Sis, for that. And thank you so much to our 6,000 viewers for tonight. Wow, 6,000.
So,
Hello.
Thank you.
Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Yes, so for us, we actually watched the webinar twice. So first, I watched it. So after seeing the ad through social media, particularly in Facebook, I was really very, very interested. What caught my attention was that they say there's no selling involved. It's legitimate and it's very flexible. So those things are really tick some of the boxes that we're looking for in an investment or in a company that we wanted to set up. So that's why I clicked to learn more and watch the webinar. So I watched it first, and then I asked Christian to watch it, and then we both watch it together. So there's because there's like live webinars happens every twice a week, right? So and there's also replay always on any of our websites. So we've watched the replay, we've also tried watching live, so we've tried it out. We wanted to see if something will change, but it gives us the same sort of information and concept about this business. We so love what we watched and
all
what
right.
we heard from our from those webinars, because it discusses everything about the business, the overview, the structure, the business concept itself, the business model. And what I like about it, they are actually discussing how you are going to set up a digital business in a very, very small amount of money or investment compared to you really setting up everything from scratch, right? I mean, you can set up other digital business or online business, but you will have to get all these materials from websites, from trainings, from funnels and everything all by yourself. And this is the certain amount of money that you're going to get. But this particular webinar discusses about how our whole business model is an all-in package, and that this is cheaper than, of course, you having to set up your own business. And at the same time, it has given us a concept of setting up like an online franchise type of business. So I like that one. Plus, again, it's flexible, it's doable, it's legitimate. And it's an all-in package. You have a mentor, you have coach, you have training. So what more can you ask for? So those kinds of things will also be given to you. Plus the second part, because the webinars have two parts. First, it discusses about the technical side of business and the overview of the business. And second, it discusses about, it would feature testimonials from real people, the real business owners who are running their digital business, the results of their business and how they all started. They were all ordinary people running their own successful digital businesses, and everyone else can relate to any one of those people. So I was also one of those people who can really relate to any of this. And what we did after watching the webinar is to stalk these people, see if these people are real. Do they have like real accounts in Facebook? What are they doing in their business? We've checked out their pages. We've seen how they're doing it, and it looks simple to us. I mean, they were posting in social media platforms, they were advertising. We can see them in different social media platforms, and we find it fun to do, and it's something that's new for us. I mean, We've not done social media advertising, online marketing, posting through the internet, and these people are earning through that. So we wanted to find out how they're doing it. And the only way for us to do that is, of course, to start our own digital business. And we don't want to have regrets that, we wanted to be like these people. We wanted to have the same results as these people that we've seen in the webinar. But how are we going to have that? Of course, the only way for us to do that is to start our own digital business as well. So we could see if this is for us, if we are really able to do the business, and if we can also be successful through this business. And also, after a year, I was able to be one of the webinar panelists as well in that particular webinar. And we did that because we wanted to give back to our business community. We also wanted to share our experiences, the results of our business, what we actually do in the business, what the results, and what are the things that we love about our digital business. How did the business help us and our family? These are like testimonials of us, real people, doing the business, running the business. It's working, and it's going to work for everyone else. That's what we wanted to show other people, that we as ordinary people was able to be successful in this digital business. So everyone else can be successful too, as long as you start, and as long as you're committed enough to really work on your business and be successful on your business, because you will be given everything: support, help. You got a mentor, you got a coach, all the materials that you need, automated tools will be provided to you. So there's no way you will not be successful in this business. Only if you give up, of course. You're not gonna go anywhere if you give up in this business. That's it for me. And ladies, let's just say hi to some of our viewers for tonight. John is watching. She's watching from Dubai. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, sis. And Ali Belle, I'm not sure if I pronounce it correctly. Snipers, hello, how are you? We're good. Thank you so much. Ayin says, hello, lovely ladies. Good evening from Manila, Philippines. Thank you so much, Ayin, for watching. Jay says, hello. It is indeed wonderful. Leah Tribe, hi, I'm watching live here. Let us know where you're watching from. Albert says, type for her. Yes, please type it so we can see your comments. Because normally, if our audience would just put some emojis or like animations on their comments, we won't be able to see it. Okay. What else? Ayin says, yes, that 90-minute webinar is so worth it because it can change your life. All right. Let's read some of the comments later. Who's next?
Reina.
Oh, yes, he is.
Hi. Good evening. Good evening. So, what we learn about the webinar. I can still remember when I first watched our first webinar. And yes, it's not one time, but I did 4 times watching it over and over and over. So, well, it started when I first saw an ad, Facebook. I was scrolling down. I saw this mother of three. She's a stay-home mom. So I got curious on what is she doing on social media, and she is earning online. So the first day I kind of like, okay, skip, and then the second day I found her again, and that started me to to really look on her on Facebook, her lifestyle, on what she's doing. And that same day I decided to click the bottom and ask for more information. So she gave me information that lead us to watch the webinar. So I did watch the webinar, and that's how the whole magic began. All the all the testimony, all the people getting their success in online business. um so I decided to, like, I wanted to join. I wanted to do the same that she's doing. So I decided to be part of this business, online business. And this business, of course, is for all walks of life. It doesn't matter where you live, what nationality that you're in, or what, as long as you are in the legal age to be able to, to register your business. So but this business really give us, the flexibility and everything. But throughout the workshop, this the workshop that I learned from this is, I have no business background before, so it give me the total package that I can learn from owning an online business. And of course, as Miss Jel said, that this webinar has a two part. And of course, what I enjoy the most is people are sharing their story, people are, sharing their success, um and also, um being watching the webinar. It's I can still remember the first day that, like, I kind of like gave a goosebump. And
Yes.
I really wanted to, like, oh, is that true? I mean, yes, I can say that. Is that true? Is that possible? But i'm I'm a typically, regular people living here in the island of Guam. But my I know my capability is not that, high. So I'm not sure am I able to be that same person that I'm watching right now. But through the system, through the whole people, that community that helping us, I was able to achieve what, what I'm been looking for, to be able to run my own business, in spite of working full time with three schooling kids. So I was able to get on the business, and starting to share to other people, like, you guys. So that's it for me tonight. Good evening, everyone.
All right. I think it's Sis Arlet's turn now. What do you want to share, Sis?
Night.
And Sis, you have to introduce yourself first.
Um, Hi everyone. Good night. Tuning in from Bougainville, the autonomous region of Bougainville. My name is Alet. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I'm a wife. My mom to three adorable boys, and we originated from the Modlok Island, known as the Taku group of people, and we are from the autonomous region of Bougainville. Yes. And I'm a proud digital business owner. So why why you should watch the webinar? I can still remember the first time I went through this digital business. I went through a ad, and we were given this webinar to watch. Yes, and I was so excited to watch this webinar. So when I watched this webinar, I was inspired, educated, inspired, and the webinar keeps me motivated. Like, it's like almost four times I went through this webinar to watch, so that I can be inspired by this testimonial shared by these expertise people with their testimony from what they what changes their life from this digital business. Yeah, and I've seen that this was one of the most important, most effective learning tools, the webinar. it helped me to move ahead, to go ahead and start up my digital business. And I did impart the right knowledge and training and expertise to start up my digital business. And one of the most important one that you get critically important information related to your business when you watch a webinar. We get important information about how to run your digital business. So when I did watch the webinar, I was so interested in jumping into the business. I was a bit skeptical, but from watching this webinar from time to time, I was inspired by most of these um, most of these successful business owners worldwide, whom they inspired me from time to time as I watched this webinar. So I didn't never give up from moving forward to start up my business. Because I would say, thank this uh, expertise people who were sharing their testimonies from the webinar for your all support to participants like us, like before we didn't jump into the business, and you just kept us motivated to jump into the business and start off our business. So thank you. This is all I'm going to talk about tonight.
That's very emotional of Sis Arlette.
Mhm.
Sis Donna.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
sorry, I put my mic on mute. So let's check out the comments. We've got Sis, Hamia, Daniela. Good evening, ladies, watching live from Melbourne. Good
Hi,
evening,
Sis.
Daniela. And we've got JC Caridad watching from Boracay
Wow,
Island.
Baraka.
Wow. Good evening, ladies. Good evening, JC.
Thank you,
And we've got
JC.
Irene. I'm not sure what she's
Oh,
saying.
maybe she's tagging someone. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Yes. My God, we have 25,000 viewers. All right, sis Reina.
That's it.
Oh, sorry,
Hi.
there's
Thank you.
okay.
One more.
Oh, Sis Irene says, hi, everyone. Hi, Irene. Watching from UK.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Irene. Wow. What a nice episode for tonight, ladies. Thank you,
Yes.
everyone who's watching right now live or will be watching replay on our episode. So, if you do have a question or you want to know more information about our digital business, usually we're doing this business of this episode, digital space, is to give more information, to give you more on the inside on what we're doing. And to get more information, you can always contact us, you can always message us. We have our link on our page. And we do also have, of course, our live webinar, which is, you see our live people talking about this business, giving their stories, giving their share about this business. So you can message us, let us know if you have more information. And of course, as we all said, this is not this is for all of you that wants to have a change. You wanted to change your life, you want to start your own business. So um, you can let us know. and comment down below if you have more suggestion, more episode that would like to talk about. Good evening, everyone.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you next
Bye.
week. Bye for now. God
Thank
See
you.
you next week.
bless.
Bye for
Bye.
now.
All right.